What's up everybody? I'm out here at the Children's Home Garden and I wanted to shoot a quick video talking about the drip irrigation system that I built out here. I guess it's about a month ago that I built it now. It was the day before we left for our trip to Florida, and ironically it was in the rain that I built it. But I knew that while I was gone in Florida, this garden would not do very well if I didn't have a drip irrigation system built. So I came out here and I got it built, and I shot a lot of video back then, but I haven't had a chance to go through and do an update on it, so I thought I would do that today. So I'm going to be showing the drip irrigation system that we built out here, and I did it different than the one I built at my garden. The one in my garden was built with just PVC pipe that I drilled holes into, and although that works really well, I'm limited on how much I can water at one time. I can only water essentially one 4x8 bed at a time, which makes it to where I have to have a lot of different zones set up. Whereas out here, using the drip irrigation that I'll be showing here, I can water this entire garden with just 2 zones. So anyway, I'll go ahead and dive into it now. So I started with PVC pipe that I use as this main line that runs down the length of these beds here. And then off of the PVC, I have these connectors that go off into the drip irrigation. So I'll zoom in and show these here. And these, this is just a standard 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch downgrade piece that I got at Home Depot. This here is another connector I got at Home Depot that connects the drip irrigation tubing into the PVC. So, and this is just the standard black irrigation tubing that I got at Home Depot as well. Since then, I found some other places online that are a little bit cheaper, and I'll link to those down in the description. There's 2 different options on this black irrigation tubing. You can either have the ones that have the holes, the emitters already in them, or you can have the ones that are blank, and then you go through and you punch holes and put in these emitters. So I went with the option of having the blank tubing, and then I got a couple packs of these emitters here, and I like these because they're adjustable. You can turn the dial to adjust how much water comes out, and I'll demonstrate that here in just a second. But that's the basic setup. I have this black tubing coming off of that main line. I run it down the bed and then back and then back again, and then at the end of it I just have these little crimper things they sell as well to tie it off. So this has worked really well. Like I said, if I had to do it over in my garden, I think I would go this route. That way I could water more at a time. This is the first zone that I have set up here, and then the second zone is right over here to these cucumbers that have gotten out of control. I was supposed to grow these up these trellises, but while I was in Florida they took off, and I haven't had time to come out here and get them trellised. So now we just have a huge cucumber patch. It's going to be very difficult to pick out of, but it's better than having nothing. So I've got the black tubing here, you can see going down the line, and then it circles back. So I'm going to kick it on now and show how it works, and then I'll show a little bit about this irrigation timer that I'm using to automate everything. Alright, so I just kicked the water on, and I wanted to show what I mean with these emitters being adjustable. So right now it's turned down quite a bit, but I can just turn it here to adjust how much water comes out, which is great because we have a lot of different types of plants in here, and some of them require a lot of water and some of them require a little bit of water. So I can adjust for each plant as needed, and the system has worked really well. Since I've put it in place, we haven't done any manual watering. We have it on a schedule right now to water automatically every 3 days, and this garden looks great. So now that you've seen how the drip irrigation is set up, I want to talk a little bit about how I automate all of this. So this is a timer that I got at Home Depot. You can also get them on Amazon. I'll link to that down in the description as well. This one has 4 zones, and it allows me to schedule each one of these to go whenever I want. So I've got these set up to start at 7 a.m. for the first one, for the first zone, and it runs for 45 minutes, and it runs every 2 days. And I think I have it set up for 8 a.m. on the second zone. If you do need to manually kick it on, it's pretty simple. Just press manual, and that'll kick each zone on automatically, or not automatically, it'll kick each zone on, and then it'll go through and run for the allotted time that you have scheduled. So I really liked having these. It's made watering a whole lot easier, especially out in this garden. I don't have to come out every single day and check on it as much. I come out here once or twice a week and just make sure everything's looking okay, and this irrigation system has made it a lot easier to keep up with. So that's just a short update on the children's home garden and to show the drip irrigation system out here. If you'd like to know more about how to build the drip irrigation system, I'm actually going to be building another one out at my place for some of the smart pots that I've set up. So check out that video coming here in a few days. And as always, thanks for watching. You can check out more videos on www.seedtospoon.net. Also join us on Facebook. We've set up a Facebook group that's all about helping people grow food. So if you're just starting out and you feel a little lost and you want to have some help, come join our group. And if you run into any problems, just post your issue in there and someone will be there to help you out. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos.